Hello. Welcome back to Judge Wapner's favorite show. It's We, the Revolution. Mondays, man. Uh, anyway, new week. Got my schedule hopefully back in order this week. Gonna tuck back into court here. This guy spread out all over the place. I finally okay. Still 10%. I just this intrigue button is finally open to me at court. Not sure why that caught my fancy, but it did. Let's see what's going on here. Are you citizen Vincent Boulet? That's me. Do you have anything to do with your brother's fall from the window? That, or the stripling, was played on the windowsill and he just slipped. You did not appear to feel sorry for him. He had an accident. Things like that happen. An accident. So you were not involved. He couldn't handle the Prussians, so he started fighting with his family. Oh, that was from the crowd. My mother drove my father to death. That happens. And now she doesn't really look after my brother. You should ask her. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. I'm going to mute for 1 second. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Alright, let's look at the case. We're dealing with assault and mutilation. Okay? Vincent Bouillet is a young war invalid. He lost his leg below the knee to a Prussian cannonball. He was discharged from the military and moved in with his mother and younger brother, 14-year-old Matteo, to an apartment in a tenement. Not long ago, Vincent's brother fell from a window. The doctors say that he broke both legs and his pelvis and would probably never walk again. We learned that on the night of the incident, a loud quarrel could be heard from the window's apartment. We asked the doctors from Hotel Dieu to examine the boy a second time, and they found both old scars and fresh bruises on his body. Neighbors told us that during the first month after the return of the wounded soldier, they did not notice anything disturbing. However, eventually they began to hear screams at night. Vincent was sometimes seen with a bottle of wine, reeking of alcohol and behaving aggressively. We have arrested Vincent Bouillet, hoping for incriminating testimonies given by his mother and brother. However, she claimed that Matteo is young and stupid and fell from the window by himself. The boy has refused to talk to us. Witnesses, mother and brother. Okay, so this guy comes back from war, injured. First month's okay, then he falls to drink. He falls to depression. He becomes a mean drunk. His little brother shows evidence of both prior and current abuse. And we have the fall from the window. Well, okay. Let's see if we can put these together here. We have a trap. We only have 2 mistakes here, so we got to be good. We got to use all our judgely knowledge, all that experience watching Judge Judy. We need to put that to the test right here, right now, in this case. Let's see. Fall from a window is... What is fall from the window? Mother and brother are the witnesses. Yes. Normally there's like an accusation, right? We don't know what causes fall from the window. There's some dispute. So that would have to be course of events, maybe? Return of the wounded soldier. That's got to be... So what's the difference here? Return of the wounded soldier and war invalid. Like, what are the difference between these two? Scars and bruises. This is hard. How can a tenement be a personality unless it, like, living in these bad conditions? Shit. Okay, fall from a window would be course of events. Nailed it. Which of these would be his personality? Sometimes it only gives you... I think if you fill a category, it'll remove it. Makes it a little bit easier. A war invalid... A war invalid would be his personality. Return of the wounded soldier would be a course of events. Yes? Do I hear an agreement from the peanut gallery? Let's try Return of the Wounded Soldier as course of events. Yes, okay, let's try War Invalid as personality. You suck. Scars and bruises, course of events. Yeah. If I don't nail these, I don't think I'm going to get his history right. Okay, so we did get rid of that, right? Okay, so this can only go one place now? This can only go one place now? Oh, okay. Decent. All right, let's take a look here at what we need to know. Was his act counter-revolutionary nature? I highly doubt it. Under what circumstances did the ball from the window? We'll have to come back to that. I think it's he was arguing with his brother. Were the neighbors complaining about the veteran? Yes. He said he was drinking and being aggressive. According to statements, who was the invalid doing at the time of the accident? What? I don't know. Okay, we do see he's on a crutch here. On his right side. I didn't pick that up at first. And let's take a look at possible outcomes. We're a little bit low here with the revolutionaries. And they want him to be executed. So what if we do that? That would put everybody above halfway. Prison. Acquittal. It might be hard to offer the death penalty here. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's question the witness. Let's question this witness, or this defendant. We'll call in the witnesses later. Let's ask him about his history in the Army. How long did you serve in the Army? Over a year? The whole time I was thinking about going back to my mother and brother. And once you returned home, the trouble started. They didn't understand me. They don't know what it's like when your friend's blood splatters all over your face. They were complaining that I scream at night. I was calling Pinard. I dreamt about him every night. A bullet went through his cheek. Did Pinard survive? I don't know. 2 days later, I was hit by the cannonball. I have no idea what happened to him. Your neighbors also complained about screams. They never had to shake someone's guts off their shoes. What do they know about screams and fear? Alright, dude, calm down. Do you want us to feel sorry for you? You can all go jump in the river for all I care. Okay, dude, you're not getting on well with the jury here. We also gotta be careful, remember, about the temperament of the public, like how long this trial's taking. They can get a little bit upset too if we goof around too much. Let's try this one about how he was calm when he first returned. Your neighbors say that when you returned from the war, at first you were calm. Yet as time went on, you became increasingly more aggressive. What happened? I don't understand the question, Monsieur le Juge. Of course he doesn't. Squeaky clean, that one. For some time now, your neighbors have been complaining about you. When you started drinking, they began to hear screams from your apartment. I haven't been getting along with my mother recently, but it was nothing serious. You did not get along, or were you arguing? Nothing serious, just some small disagreements. But it did not start straight after your return. I just can't sleep lately. Tired people are often easily irritated. Okay, I think it's more than that. Let's find about the actual accident of his brother. Because what are the actual charges we're looking at again? Assault and mutilation. That's what we're trying to prove or disprove. Were you drinking on the night of your brother's fall from the window? No, Monsieur le Juge. That night I was sober. Your neighbors heard screams. Probably from the street. Maybe there was another lynching or something. I don't know. I was sleeping. Did you take your brother to the hospital? No, our neighbors did. I found out about everything in the morning when they came to complain. Why did you not take him yourself? Were you ashamed? I couldn't sleep for 3 nights. So when I finally managed to, I slept like a log. We heard you yelling. Okay, so I guess the neighbor came to watch the proceedings. Nosy. Did you visit your brother? I was sitting by him when an officer of the guard came to interrogate him. Matteo was asked a bunch of questions, but didn't say anything. I guess he was ashamed to have ruined his health in such a stupid way. So he claims he was sleeping. What did this say about it? A loud quarrel could be heard from the windows of the apartment. So that's all the information we have. He fell from the window. A quarrel was heard. Okay, let's get the witnesses in here, please. I'd like to talk to the Matteo. If someone could go get a wagon. Go get a wagon. Bring him from the hospital and wheel him in. That would be awesome. Call in the widow, Miss Bouillet, as a witness. Because if he has old and new bruising, it's very probable this is the person that was whooping on him, right? How did your younger son fall out of the window? You gonna answer? Oh, I gotta answer. I gotta ask that. I think he was playing on the windowsill. It happened at night, right? Well, yes. Did he often play at this hour instead of sleeping? My son doesn't have a father. Sometimes he's hard to control. What were you doing on the night of the incident when your son was playing? I was doing the laundry. The boys constantly stay in their clothes. And I work all day. I have to wash them late at night. And your older son, what was he doing? I'm not sure. Could he have been sleeping? No, he suffers from insomnia and he's beating his family. This is an important question, I think. Because I'm kind of leaning towards the... Sorry about that. I realize, like, when I'm recording, if I rub my face like that, like I'm thinking on my whiskers or whatever, it comes across. I apologize. I'll try to do better. I can do better. I'm a judge, goddammit. One day I might even get a professional microphone. I doubt it. Okay. Do your sons get along? Has Vincent ever hit you? What's the right question here? I don't trust her, so I think she'll lie to this. But let's see what she says about her sons getting along. Well, you know what boys are like. They fight from time to time, but that's just how they are. Stop defending him, woman. Your older son is no longer a child. He will always be a child to me. If you have children, you know what I'm talking about. Was Vincent hitting Matteo? Not at all. He's a good boy. They would sometimes get into a struggle together, but children do. Did he ever hurt him? When he was 15, You know what I'm asking about. My son is a decent person. I don't really understand why he was arrested. Shit, that didn't clear anything up. See, I think there's not enough information to solve these cases on purpose. Like, you can formulate, like, there's never that bit of evidence you uncover that nails it down, right? How the people doing? Oh, they're okay. They're liking the show. According to the statements, what was the invalid doing at the time of the accident? Sleeping. No. So was he playing or was he arguing? That's the main point. Alright, so I guess we got to ask him about his relationship with his brother. How would you describe your relationship with your brother? Mateo? The little maggot does nothing but eat and ask mother for money because he's too lazy to work. He's 14, dude. Your brother has never worked. Well, he was a baker's or butcher's apprentice, but I'm not sure which. Still, whatever he brought home, he ate it once. How about you? Where are you working? Without a leg, what can I do, huh? Roll cigars with women? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Be honest with us. Were you beating your brother? He was beating him. You could hear it from 2 streets away. Someone has to bring him up as a man. I was raised by my father, but he died when Mateo was 8. There was nobody with a firm hand at home, and now look at him. Not that his father did a great job of raising this one. So if I ask him this, the jury's going to come back. I mean, it's. I don't have enough to send this guy to the guillotine. Like, the jury doesn't agree with me. That'll hurt my reputation. I'm going to say he was arguing. Man. So, of course, the mother would protect the older brother if there was an argument. And obviously he's better with his little brother. Not earning money, not having a family, and he's a drunk. And he's depressed and has PTSD. So we're going to believe that he was arguing with his brother. I'll go ahead and put my John Fidele on that. And I think we're just going to send him to prison. There's not enough evidence for me to cut off his head. Now that... Man, that... Is it wrong to want to chop off his head for my own personal advancement? Not really. I can't acquit him. I can't kill him. So it's got to be prison. It's just the facts of the case. Stamp my damn owl in there. Citizen Bouillet, for your crimes against your own family, I sentence you to prison. Chain the bastard up to the quarry with him. Ah, see? That kid was just playing. If there was a way to uncover that in the case, I missed it. But that's okay. I think we did okay there. I think we did our job. Now we're gonna have to start roaring back in some faction back with these revolutionaries, though. Okay. Guardsman, this agent you ordered me to silence. It is done. But there is something you need to see for yourself. Okay, that's the guy. There was a diplomat invading my home territory on the control map. I sent this dude to roust him. What are you gonna show me? Did you kill him?
To show me a common dead body?
It's not just a dead body. Look at that necklace.
A fleur-de-lis.
There's more, hidden under his clothes. We found a message in the inner pocket of his cloak. It's an order. Someone told that man to build support for a mysterious R in the district.
Yeah, it's Roland.
Who is arrogant enough to take Louis' place?
Only aristocrats are powerful enough to secretly organize people like him.
Even they would need help from someone in the convention. So who is R?
Robespierre, maybe? If he's allying with aristocrats, we must tell someone. Everyone.
It could be Minister Roland. As long as
Roland.
we're not sure, we would only create panic.
Roland.
If that's the case, we'll have to hunt down other agents. This one won't be telling us anything.
We have no other choice. If this R is trying to gain support, you must do the same, for the greater good.
Oh man, what am I getting involved in now? Decapitation still has not lost its charm since the beginning of the revolution. It never does. Everybody loves a good decapitation. A group of people were gathered in a Parisian street surrounding something on the floor. Your prestigious position allowed you to make your way to the center of the mob, only to find a man's severed head. What had caught everyone's attention was the head's facial expression. It was grinning. It was so unusual that the crowd stared, hypnotized, for no apparent reason. You wonder if anyone had thought to ask about the rest of the corpse. A lone severed head should definitely cause curiosity, even if for purely scientific reasons. And now you are staring along everybody else. Order the guard to get rid of the head. Man, I like that the common folk are just like, man, he threw away the head. Now they don't like me. That's funny. The smiling head was removed and the people disappeared. That's Paris. Okay. Look, I gotta work on the statue tonight. I already told you guys this. You guys know this. Yeah. We gotta support the creation of the statue. What? There we go. It was just dragging ass there for a second. I'm not sure why. Get wrecked. Everyone works harder when they see that your family is helping. Oh, good. Riots, come on. Riots block agents, except the bruiser, and prevent you from gaining influence points in the section. When not quelled, riots make a section neutral and can quickly spread. Okay, so you gotta come over here. Quell the riots. Okay, so this is this helps me construct the monument faster. This is influence points. This is influence points. Oh, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I thought like if you just went there you got that. But maybe you actually have to capture this district and you get that all the time. So I'm going to go here and increase my influence. Maybe I need to leave him there for a little bit to slowly build up, right? Until it's my color. I'm assuming blue is this idiot's color. He just put somebody there. Let's see what's going on here. Daily rate at which the statue is constructed, 3%. Holy shit. That's terrible. So hopefully if I take this over, that'll be faster. Okay, now we gotta deal with this intrigue. I want to see if... Wait, I was successful in that? I thought I was waiting. Okay. So this is about Roland, right? Okay, so this is, yeah, these are the documents found in the old king's chest. The documents discovered in Capet's iron cabinet raise suspicions regarding Roland. The minister hates the tribunal for openly ridiculing him, and he will not forgive you. His intelligent wife holds an even stronger grudge. Okay, so day 2, we need to gain support against Roland. We cannot linger and allow our enemy to regain strength. We need to use all the rumors and accusations to work on the deputies of the convention who will attack the minister during a session. Alright, let's perform an action here. I can't send a diplomat. Or can I? So let's... I know these people are ahead of me on the social tree that we look at sometimes. Let's send a diplomat. Oh, I can only do one? I can only send one diplomat? And then let's try to convince Grace Elliott. Okay, so this is this mini game again. Let's reveal this. Alright. I remember withdrawing, having a high success with this one time. What do we want to achieve? Why do we want it? We'll try manipulation. And if they're bullheaded... Wait a minute. If they're bullheaded, wouldn't you want to try to manipulate them? And if they have no opinion, why don't we go aggressive on it? Okay, so now we'll see a weak argument, a perfect argument, and a very weak argument. Okay, so the second one is good. We're going to have to change the first response and the third response. Okay, the first response was this, and that was no good. So let's try aggression. Roland is a rotten louse. Corruption cannot become the hallmark of new authorities. Oh, she liked it. We nailed it. We know the Rolands. Madame Roland is in charge of her husband, fulfills her orders. Maybe it's not him who's guilty. Okay. This was a perfect argument. Roland is not only guilty of bribes, he threatened a judge of the Revolutionary Tribunal, the independent judiciary. And this was weak, so let's try this now. There are times when Roland is closer to the ancient regime than Louis. Ancient? Ancien? Man, I consider myself a pretty well-read individual. This game is always throwing words at me that I've never heard. Maybe there are times when Roland is closer to the ancien regime than Louis. If you want to be rid of this old order, now's your chance. Oh, nailed it. Not enough to convince her, though. At first, I wasn't sure about fighting against Minister Roland, but I must say that you've managed to convince me. This can work, and I will help you. Yes. Oh, I got some cheese here. Counterattacks. From time to time, your enemy may ruin your plans with a counterattack. In such cases, you need to respond quickly and rationally. Oh, so I did that, and now... Oh, you suck ass, Roland. Chance of success greater than 30%. Eeh. In order to defend himself against potential attacks from the convention, Roland revealed that Francis Henra, who is running for commander-in-chief of the National Guard, yeah, that's the guy my wife told me to hire, is abusing his family. Those revolutionaries are yet to be confirmed. Perhaps Roland will try to use this rumor to sabotage Henroy's candidacy. We're going aggressive on this. We're using force. It would be best to find those who spread these rumors and be rid of them. Can't use them now, can't use them later. Okay. How did I hire this guy and he's better than me? I was wondering if knowing like the background of these people, which I don't, I know this asshole, would give me benefits or knowledge in the and like trying to convince them, but it doesn't look like it. You just had to play that mini game. Okay, I think we're done with this section. Okay. We might get a little animation here. No. Paris should be grateful for having such a fierce defender and justice in you. For having such a fierce defender of justice in you. Should we, the deputies of the National Convention, be scared for our positions? Long live the Republic, Robespierre. I don't know, dude. Oh, there's a new faction here. The aristocrats. So the aristocrats... Okay. It's all getting very complicated. Schemes and plans and stuff, which we will pick up the next time we play. I do like this game. I do like this game. I like the narrative. I like the time in history. I like the intrigue and trying to see how everything works together. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on We, the Revolution.